Now, the second question is, what are the benefits of studying SLA? So, there are some advantages by learning second language acquisition. The first is cognitive development. While some parents worry that starting their toddler on a second language will interfere with developing English skills, the opposite is actually true. Children can differentiate between two languages within the first weeks of life, and learning another language actually enhances a child's overall verbal development. Say it said by Roberta McNicholas, PhD, author of How Babies Talk, and the other research goes on to show a number of additional cognitive benefits to learning a second language at an early age. And children who study foreign language show higher cognitive performance in overall basic skills in elementary school. And according to the College Entrance Examination Board, they go on to score higher on SATs, and children who learn a foreign language at a young age also exhibit better problem-solving skills, enhance spatial relations, and heightened creativity. And also, learning a second language early on encourages flexible thinking and communication skills, helping children consider issues from more than one perspective. And additionally, research shows that multilinguals have enhanced memory, planning, and also multitasking skills. For the second benefit is linguistic benefit. Young language learners can acquire native-like fluency as easily as they learn to walk, in contrast to an adult language learner, where adult learners have to work through an established first language system, studying explicit grammar rules and practicing rote drills. The young learner learns naturally, absorbing the sounds, structures, intonation patterns, and rules of a second language intuitively, as they did their mother tongue. The young learner brain is inherently flexible, uniquely hardwired to acquire language naturally, and for older learners lose the ability to hear and reproduce new sounds by age 8 to 12 years old, and then according to some experts, resulting in a permanent foreign sounding accent in any language. Younger learners benefit from flexible ear and accent in any language. And young learners benefit from flexible ear and speech muscle that can still hear the critical differences between the sounds of a second language as well as reproduce them with native-like quality. Next is personal benefit. An obvious advantage of knowing more than one language is having expanded access to people and resources. Individuals who speak and read more than one language have the ability to communicate with more people, read more literature, and benefit more fully from travel to other countries. Introducing students to alternative ways of expressing themselves and to different cultures gives greater depth to their understanding of human experience by fostering an appreciation for the customs and achievements of people beyond their own communities. And ultimately, knowing a second language can also give people a competitive advantages in the workforce by opening up additional job opportunities. It quoted by Fileno in 1996. And next is academic benefit. Parents and educators sometimes express concern that learning a second language will have a detrimental effect on students' reading and verbal abilities in English. However, several studies suggest the opposite. For example, it can be like a recent study of the reading ability of 134 4 and 5 years old children found that bilingual children understood better than monolingual children the general symbolic representation of brain by P.I. Stock in 1997. For another study analyzed achievement test data of students in Fairfax County, Virginia, who had participated for 5 years in immersion, the most intensive type of foreign language program. The study concluded that those students scored as well as or better than all comparison groups on achievement tests and that they remained high academic achievers uh, throughout their schooling. It quoted by Thomas Collier and Abbott in 1993. And the last one is societal benefit. Bilingualism and multilingualism have many benefits to society. Americans who are fluent in more than one language can enhance Americans' economic competitiveness abroad, maintain its political and security interests, and work to promote an understanding of cultural diversity within the United States. For example, international trade specialists, overseas media correspondents, diplomats, airline employees, and national security personnel need to be familiar with other languages and cultures to do their jobs well. Teachers, healthcare providers, customer service representatives, and law enforcement personnel also serve their constituencies more effectively when they can reach across languages and cultures. By developing the language abilities of the students now in school will improve the effectiveness of the workforce later.